Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Faris bin Ahmad Ruslan.
My name is Shamil.
My name is Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Muhammad.
My name is Nuradi Aulia binti Kamakim.
And my name is Kiashainda binti Uthman.
And we are from group AS2532B2.
So today, we're going to present about a synthetic carbohydrate called maltodextrin.
Without further ado, let's go!
Maltodextrin is a widely used carbohydrate derived from starch through a process called hydrolysis. It appears as a white powdery substance and is known for its versatility in various industries, especially in food. Maltodextrin serves multiple purposes as it acts as a thickening agent, enhancing the texture and consistency of product like sauces and snacks. Additionally, it functions as a filler, adding bulk to food items without significantly alter their flavor or caloric content. Its milk sweetness make it a popular ingredient in many processed food and beverages. Maltodextrin is a complex carbohydrate primarily composed of glucose units. As a polysaccharide, it consists of multiple glucose monomers linked together primarily through alpha-1,4 glycosidic bonds, which you can see in this video, the skull one. So these bonds connect the first carbon of one glucose molecule to the fourth carbon of the next, forming linear chains. Additionally, some maltodextrin exhibit branching due to alpha-1,6 glycosidic bonds, which link the first carbon of one glucose unit to the sixth carbon of another. However, this branching is less common than in other polysaccharides. So the degree of polymerization, which is called DP of maltodextrin, typically ranges from 3 to 20 glucose units. Chains with fewer units such as 3 to 10 are more easily digestible and have a slightly sweet taste, while those with more units 10 to 20 are less sweet and exhibit different physical properties such as increased viscosity. This structural complexity contributes to maltodextrin versatility and functionality in various applications within the food and pharmaceutical industries.
Maltodextrin is a polysaccharide derived from starch that is synthesized through a process called enzymatic hydrolysis. So here's the outline of the synthesis process. The first process is the source or raw material selection. Maltodextrin is synthesized from starch, which is a carbohydrate extracted from plants like corn, wheat, rice, potatoes, or tapioca. The choice of raw material depends on the availability and the intended use of maltodextrin. So the second process is the gelatinization of starch, which is also the preparation of starch slurry. The raw starch is mixed with water to create a slurry. This is the initial step to prepare the starch for further processing. At this stage, the starch granules are insoluble and need to be broken down. So for the third process, which is the enzymatic hydrolysis, the gelatinous starch is treated with enzymes, most commonly alpha amylase. This enzyme acts on the long chains of glucose molecules in the starch and breaks them into shorter chains. Moving on to the next step, which is filtration and purification. The hydrolyzed starch solution is filtered to remove impurities or any undissolved material. This ensures that the final product is pure and meet quality standards. The next step is concentration. The purified solution is concentrated by removing excess water. This is typically done using vacuum evaporation, where heat and reduced pressure are applied to vaporize the water without damaging the maltodextrin. The next step is spray drying. The concentrated maltodextrin solution is sprayed into a chamber filled with hot air. The small droplets of a solution rapidly dry, turning into a fine powder. This process ensures that the maltodextrin remains water-soluble and has a consistent texture. The last step is packaging and storage. The dried maltodextrin powder is cooled, sieved to remove clumps, and then packaged in airtight containers or bags. Proper packaging prevents moisture absorption and maintains product quality.
Maltodextrin is a polysaccharide commonly used in food and pharmaceutical industries. I will explain to you about physical and chemical properties of the substance. To start with, maltodextrin physically appears in a fine off-white powder. It was obtained either from corn, potato, or rice starch, in which to justify the appearance. It is very mildly sweet, yet very close to the tasteless in the taste profile. In terms of solubility, maltodextrin is highly soluble in water, forming a clear or slightly cloudy solution depending on the purity and dextrose equivalent value. However, this substance is insoluble in organic solvent like ethanol. When it comes to chemical properties, there isn't much to explain in detail. Therefore, I will explain in 2 points here. Firstly, maltodextrin has a melting point as high as 250 degrees Celsius due to its long chain of polysaccharide. Secondly, maltodextrin's solubility, hygroscopicity, and sweetness are dependable on the dextrose equivalent values DEV. If the DE value increases, then the other increases as well. It describes the directly proportional relationship between.
Here, I will be presenting about the application. Maltodextrin is a versatile synthetic carbohydrate derived from the starch. It's widely used in various industries, but I will only focus on its application in the food and pharmaceutical sector. Food industry, maltodextrin plays a crucial role in the food and beverages industry. First, it acts as a thickening agent. It enhances the texture and viscosity of products like soups, sauce, and gravies. It also acts as a filler. Maltodextrin is a bulking agent in a sugar-free or low-calorie food, adding the volume without altering its taste significantly. Maltodextrin also used as a sweetener. Though it's not as sweet as sugar, maltodextrin is used in combination with sweetener in snacks, candies, and drinks. Maltodextrin also acts as a preservative. By binding the water, it extends the shelf life and prevents the microbial growth in foods. Surprisingly, maltodextrin also used in sport drinks. The athletes rely on maltodextrin in energy drink for its rapid digestion, providing an instant boost of glucose. These properties make maltodextrin indispensable in creating products with perfect texture, taste, and shelf stability. Moving on, in the pharmaceutical industry, maltodextrin is equally important in pharmaceutical due to its safety and functional properties. Maltodextrin acts as a binder in tablet formulation. It can act as a holder for the ingredient in the tablet. And maltodextrin also acts as a stabilizer. It ensures the uniformity of emulsion and suspension in syrup and liquid medicine. Its compatibility with other ingredients and non-toxic nature makes it ideal for drug formulation that are safe and effective for all of us.
Next, with me, let's move on to the health implication that maltodextrin gives. Let's begin by examining the positive effects on health. First, it is an excellent quick energy source, particularly for individuals with high energy demands. Its high glycemic index allows it to be absorbed rapidly, making it ideal for athletes who need to replenish glycogen stores after intense exercise or during endurance activities. Second, maltodextrin can play a role in nutritional support for those who struggle to consume enough calories through regular meals. For instance, patients recovering from surgery or dealing with chronic illnesses may benefit from maltodextrin's easy digestibility and ability to provide calories. It is also hypoallergenic as the processing removes proteins, minimizing the risk of allergic reaction.
Now let's move on to the negative health impact that maltodextrin gives.
Maltodextrin can cause obesity, so maltodextrin high calorie content and lack of fiber or nutrients make it easy to overconsumption, especially since it doesn't promote fullness. Found in many processed foods like chips and candies, it often contributes to overeating, leading to weight gain. Though maltodextrin is approved by FDA, maltodextrin may affect the balance of bacteria in the gut. Research in its early stages suggests that maltodextrin may reduce the number of good bacteria and increase the harmful bacteria.
That is all from us. We would like to thank Dr. Hidayah
The guidance for us to be able to do this presentation. Thank you and bye.